kitchen. And today I have a deliciousness to show you. We're all in yellow and blue. It's here in Florida. It's Mardi Gras. And I'm having these beautiful colors. Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing, delicious, very good gut health. And it's called scallops with white bean ragu and charred lemons. Yes. Pero la prima cosa che debemos fare è prendere il fadale. But the first thing that we need to do is to put on the fadale, means the apron. And I have chosen a beautiful one today. And it says, you and me, we are one. We are one because we are. Because when we stop looking at our differences, we can start looking at our similarities. Because, you know, we are really all one creation, one world. Alrighty, so let me give you the rundown on what we are going to be making here. I am going to be utilizing 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I have divided them. I have 2 tablespoons in one, and I also have 1 teaspoon in the other. So I am going to be, walking you through it. So remember, 2 go in here, 2 teaspoons, and 1 teaspoon on the other. I am going to be utilizing 1 pound of spinach, which I have right here. And you know how spinach goes, it just goes really quickly. And then I am going to be utilizing, what I have here is I have 2 cloves of garlic. Well, you know me, I like the garlic. Hey, keeps you nice and, not that sick, eh? But I'm going to divide this, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I have an entire shallot that I have sliced. Then what I have over here is a teaspoon of capers that I have rinsed. And then that's what I have here. I have a half a teaspoon of black pepper that I added into my olive oil. I'm also going to be utilizing 1 can of 15-ounce no-salt cannellini beans that I have washed and dried. And then we got to have the vino. We like the wine. I have some beautiful Pinot Grigio. I love Pinot Grigio. And that's what I have is a 1/3 cup of Pinot Grigio. I have 1 cup of low sodium chicken broth, chicken stock, whatever you have. No problem. Don't you stress about it. I also have a tablespoon of butter. And I have 1 pound of these beautiful scallops. And I'm going to just keep them with a paper because we want these to be dry. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. So I'm going to put that on the side. I also have 1 lemon that I have sliced in half. And I am going to be utilizing some parsley. Parsley. Okay, so what I have here is I'm going to put my pan. And this is a non-stick pan, and I want this to be on medium high, and I am going to add my 2 tablespoons with my black pepper. You know, when I like to add the black pepper to the olive oil, because I like flavor. The more flavor, the tastier, right? Exactly, that's what I say. Hey. Okay, well, I'm done with that too. And then what I have here is paper towels because I am going to be taken from here after we do the ragu. Then we're going to put it in a bowl and we're going to cover it with a foil. So this is the ragu. Ragu. Everybody, ragu. All right, so I just want to shifuli, you know, I create my own Italian words. But actually, shifuli, it is like, I don't know, I think it's something that my mom kind of created. So what I want to do is I just want to infuse the olive oil right now with a black pepper. It's just going to give that deliciousness, right? Yes. All right, now to this, what I want to do is I want to take my shallots and I'm just going to add them just like that. See how simple and easy. This is a very simple, easy peasy meal. And not only is it good for your gut, it's also good for your well-being. And right now there's so much stresses in the world. Now don't get me started. Oh, mamma mia, por favor, don't get me started. Because, you know, I'm an ordained minister and don't get me started. Okay, I'm not going to add the garlic yet. Because what I want to do is I want to bring all of this spinach and I'm just going to do it in batches. I'm losing them because I have a dog and anything that gets on the floor is his. And trust me, he'll eat anything. Yeah, this is an Italian dog. likes his spaghetti with meatballs. If you give him spaghetti and no meatballs, he looks at you like, where's the meat? So this is, ooh, I just got to get all these guys in here. Here we are. Well, we're getting them. They're going there. Trust me. This is a process. And as you can see, you know, you'll get them there. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm going to get that out of the way. Okay, Reggie, the floor is yours. You got some spinach on the floor. Come and get it. For some reason, he's tired this morning. You know, this dog that I have, he has his own mind. If he doesn't want to get up in the morning to go out, he doesn't. He just stays in his bed. And he looks at you like, what? You want me to get up? So as you can see, I have not done anything with that. I have not, you know, added any salt, no nothing. Because we're trying to keep this very healthy. So just get yourself 2 of these. And thank you, Nikki, for my beautiful gifts. I absolutely love, love, love them. Nikki loves pink. This is my friend. She gave those to me. All right, so I'm just going to mix these because I want these to start doing their thing. It's only going to take a couple of minutes, guys. Couple of minutes. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I can smell, you know, I can smell already the aromas. You don't need a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff to make this happen. This is easy Mediterranean dish eating. You know, we can learn so much from each other, guys. You know, we all think that we all come from all different parts, you know, and that whatever, but the fact of the matter is, you know, we have so many similarities, you know, and food knows, you know, a spinach knows a spinach. It doesn't try to compete to be a broccoli. So, you know, once we realize, you know, who we are, meaning, you know, the spinach knows is a spinach, then we don't have to, you know, try to do other things that are not so nice. Okay, don't get me started. Okay, I'll be quiet. So what I want to do right now, you see how fast and easy this goes? This goes super fast and super easy. So right now, I am just doing this. Look, this is a technique. Look at this beautiful thing. Oh, mamma mia. And I can smell the shallot. I can smell that. You know, I can smell the earth. Yes. You know, I can smell the earth when it comes to spinach. I love spinach. You know, like Popeye the Sailor. You know, he used to have a lot of spinach. Guys, I remember that. You guys remember that? I remember that. Papa the Sailor Man. All right, so now what I want to do before this is all completely done, I am going to take now half of my garlic. Because, you know, I don't want my garlic to really burn right now, because right now what I want to do is I just want to get all this going. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take my capers, and I'm just going to add my capers right in there like that. Super easy transaction. Very simple and easy. And now I'm just going to continue to do this. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Riminiati. Riminiati. All right, now this is kind of wilted, right? So now because this is wilted, now we are going to add the vino. Oh yeah, now we are going to add the wonderful chicken stock. And you're going, where are you going with this? Spat away. Yeah, I have a way of doing things. Now I'm going to raise this to a medium, to a high. A high. This guy, come on. Come and do your thing now. Because we need you to do your thing. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my garlic. I love garlic and garlic loves me. When I was little, I was never sick. You know why? Because we would eat garlic so much. And I always smelled it like garlic. You know, and the kids would always, you know, make fun of me. You know, those bullies, you know, the bullies. And I didn't care, because they were always sick, and I never was. Hey, you know, hey. Okay, now we take these beautiful beans, and we add the beans. Oh, yes, beautiful. I love cannellini beans. Love, love, love cannellini beans. And these are no-salt cannellini beans. So then what I want to do now is, now this is boiling. That's exactly what I wanted, because, you know, we wanted, this is a very clean dish. It doesn't need a lot, and it's got a beautiful flavor. I love making this dish. All right, so then now that I have it on high over here, I'm going to cover this baby. Oops, wait a minute, I'm stuck. All right, right, so remember this, we're going to wait on that. We're going to aspetta on that. Everybody, aspetta. Italian means wait, aspetta. All right, so then remember we have our lemons right here. I have two beautiful, one lemon that I have cut up. I have my tablespoon of olive oil. And then of course I have my beautiful scallops right here. You know, I don't know how to say scallops in Italian. Because when I was a little girl, I didn't grow up with scallops because we didn't have scallops. We didn't have scallops. Maybe they had it in Argentina the 13 years that I was there. But I never had scallops. So I have to tell you, the first time I cooked scallops, oh, it was a disaster. But you know, you have to start somewhere, right? So don't beat yourself up. Life is too short. So now let me look at this. Oh yes, this is doing its thing. Oh, you smell the vino. Vino, you smell the wine. You have this beautiful garlic in here. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza. Everything is so beautiful in here. And it's doing its thing. It's getting there. You know, it's just, you know, they don't have to marry each other. We have to have this thing called patience. We don't have a lot of patience. We are losing our patience. We have been stretched and stretched. But you know what? Here's the thing. A rubber band stretches, but it goes back. Stretches, and it goes back. So we're resilient. We are strong. Okay, so as you can see, this is doing a thing now. That is about ready to come out. So I'm going to put it in here because the next thing that I'm going to show you is what we are going to do next about the scallops. Because this is really all about the scallops and this wonderful deliciousness that are good for our gut, good for our health, because spinach has got all kinds of nutrients. So what I want to do now is I want to taste, because what you really are doing over here, guys, is that you are letting the wine, you know, absorb with the beans and everybody else. So let me get myself a little spoon right here. I have my little spoon, and I want to taste. Oh, it is such a lovely flavor because you really taste everything. It's not, you know, masked by a lot of different stuff that is not very healthy for you. All right, so this is doing its thing right here. Now I'm going to get ready to get that out because that is how quick that goes. Let me bring this over here. I'm telling you, sometimes, you know, it's kind of hard to do all of this up. Oh, wait a minute. Aspetta, you thought I forgot about the butter. No, there goes the butter. Wow! See that? I got you, didn't I? What the butter does, guys, is going to emulsify. It's going to just give it a creamy taste, a creaminess to this beautiful dish. Okay, now, yes. Come, baby, come. I'm going to take this out. Oh, yes. Ooh, it just looks so good. Oh, it just looks so good. Because what I want to do is I'm removing the beans. Now to this, if you guys want to put some spezie, like red pepper flakes, you may use that. You know, people have asked me, hey, can you do that with this dish? Yes, absolutely you can. Oh, yes. And then what I want to do is I'm taking these guys out. What's happening is creating this sauce. Because these guys, they want to come out. They say, hey, bring me out, okay? I want to be out. Because what I want to do is I want to reduce this sauce, which is actually reducing quite quickly here. Because then we're going to put the sauce over the whole thing. Yeah, no? Sì, che bellezza, no? Hey! What did I say? Well, I said yes. And, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Let me bring back where I had my wine before. Because this little juice, I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish it. All right, so I'm still digging out. I'm still taking out all my beautiful little beans. They're so cute. I love food because, you know, food doesn't fight with each other. Because food knows what it is. Food tries to get along with the earth instead of going against it. All right, I know, I got to be quiet before, you know, I get shut down. All right, so now This is reducing. It's reducing beautifully. So what I want to do now with that is reducing, is that I want to bring this beautifulness and cover these guys up. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so now that this is reducing, it's getting there. You have to have, again, you know, paciencia, paciencia, patience. I think that's how you say it in Italian. You know, I only spent 2 years in Italy. I was born in southern Italy, in a little village. I think of at that time, I don't know if it was 900 or 1900, I can't remember. And when I was 2 years old, my family immigrated to Argentina. And then when I was 13 years old, we immigrated to America. So, you know, there's just so many different dishes. You know, there's so much different yumminess in food. Oh, man, this is beautifully. Oh, you should see it. It's just got such a beautiful color. So then what I want to do now is that I want to come over here and I want to show you this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at that. You see that? Okay, now put this back on here. I am going to take this guy on the side. And then I'm going to take this right here because this is what I want to do now. So I want to get this off really, really well. You know, one pan, guys. You know, who wants to spend a lot of time cleaning? 1 tablespoon of that olive oil goes in there just like that. Very simple. And to that olive oil, I also added a teaspoon of black pepper. Because it doesn't take much to make scallops, guys. It doesn't take much. You know, scallops can be very daunting because they, you know, if you don't cook them right, they can, well, you know. So now I want to put my scallops down. And these have been dried. They are sea scallops, or beautiful sea scallops. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around my pan, and I am not going to touch them once they go down. We are not going to touch these guys once we go down. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my lemon, and I'm going to put it upside down, and I'm going to find a spot next to the scallop, because that way they are doing their thing. Now, while that is doing their thing, let me bring your attention to the parsley. Parsley. Okay, so what I want to do with the parsley now is that I'm going to probably get 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. I always like to finish, you know, with a nice freshness on top. You know how it is for me, guys. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to chop this. And I'm keeping an eye. Oops, wait a minute. Let me turn this down. I had it on medium high, so I want to turn it down because I don't want to burn anything. So now we're going to take it down to, I mean, we want a good sear, so I'm not going to touch it. Because right now they're doing, like I said, they're doing their thing. And scallops, they don't need a lot of cooking time. So this is going to go really quick. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to plate this. Alright, because this is going to be coming up really quick here. I'm going to utilize these little guys because I'm going to check on my little scallops. Oh, yep, they're ready for me to turn over. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! Oh, they're looking beautiful. Yeah, don't rush the cooking. You know, you cannot rush the cooking. The cooking takes its time. That's how it works. Well, when I do the scallops, I always add lemon. Because the lemon somehow, you know, I don't know what it does, but it just does something. It just does something, you know. It gets along. It gets along, even though it's a different color. It gets along. I'm really throwing a lot of things on this one, am I? I know. Okay, so that's doing its thing. I'm going to grab a plate, and I'm going to go get the chickities. I give names. And now I'm going to take this beautifulness, I'm going to put it on a plate like so, because I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish it. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Because these beautiful scallops, they are going to sit right on top of this deliciousness. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, mamma mia. Get yourself a nice plate, guys. Or you can have the bowl, but I don't want to have it in the bowl today. I don't feel like being a bowl today. Today I feel like being a round plate for unity. Well, you know, I have my own stuff. All right. Well, I've always been one of those people, you know. That says what's in her mind. All right. So now that I have this beautifulness, oh, It's so fresh. This is a very fresh, beautiful dish. All right, so the scallops are doing their wonderful thing. You know, some are toasting nice. You know, sometimes the pan is, you know, might be a little hotter on one side than it is on another side. You know, these pans. So you have to kind of check it out, you know, because you don't know. All right, I'm just moving them around because they're just about ready to come out. And they are, so I'm going to put them right here, one here. I'm going to put this one over here like so. Like I said, you know, we don't want to cook them. And the thing is guys, these will continue to cook, okay? They will continue to cook once you take them out. So I'm going to shut this off now because these are done. I don't want these to get hard. Oh, they're beautiful. They are so beautiful. Wait till I show you guys. Wait till I show you. Oh, man. And this, guys, although it's lunchtime right now, we are going to have this later for dinner. So, you know, don't be scared that, you know, you have to eat all the scallops. Because if you don't eat them, they're going to be hard. So there we are. See that? This is what I'm doing. Just going to put these babies right on here. I love these little sheepily things. Look at these. They're so cute. Yes, Mr. Reggie. Did you eat all that spinach? What? Did you? Oh, you want a scallops? Well, Mr. Reggie, you can't have a scallop. I already made you some fish stuff earlier. Do you know that when you give dogs fish, it's good for their skin? You know, be careful what fish you give them, especially salmon. So what I want to do now is I want to come and get on my little scallops over here. They're so cute. I just love scallops. They're just so cute. I'm sure it's not happy. The scallop is not very happy that you're eating it, but hey, you know, God has got a great sense of humor and given us all these wonderful things that we want to destroy. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm not okay. I better be quiet before I get myself in trouble, because I'm sure I'm going to hear about this. And now I got my beautiful lemons. Look at this beautiful lemons. You see? Look at that beautiful lemon. And then we can put one beautiful lemon over here, like that. Okay? And then what I want to do over here now is I want to let it rain parsley, because you know parsley is freshness. It gives us that extraness. And again, there's a lot of green in here with a little bit of yellow. And then what you would do is when you're getting ready, when you're going to, you know, have this meal, is to take this beautiful lemon and squeeze it. So let me bring this closer to you. Let me clean my hands and let me show you the scallops with white wine and bean ragu and charred lemon. Charred lemon, I know, right? Charred lemons. Yes, because we kind of charred them. So let me show you. Let me show this to you guys. Look at this beautifulness. Look at these scallops. Look at this charred lemon. Isn't he beautiful? And look at this. I want to thank all my beautiful sponsors. You know who you are. Thank you so much for joining. Be kind. Be loving. And pray for our world.